first exhibition of the Imaginarium. First 22 images printed on aluminium. The images are actually stunning because that's why I've had them printed on aluminium. But the story is a 150 image collection that tell the story right from the first image to the last. It's twists and turns, very Dickens in style, death, imprisonment, prostitution, it's all there. There will be a limited edition book at the end of the story, and once we've been able to provide the funding that gets us to that point, in about 18 months' time that book will become available. So keep up. Thanks very much. Okay, so most of you will have been onto my website. What you might not know is that the website is hosted by SmugMug, which is a fantastic medium for hosting photography and, in my case, art. And I'd just like to introduce you to Alistair, who's going to actually explain how good SmugMug is. So, over to you, Alistair.
So we're delighted to be working with Gary and the Imaginarium. We probably first started working with Gary about a year ago when he was looking for a fantastic way to present his images online. We were introduced to each other, and we then built a wonderful website on the SmugMug platform to give Gary the opportunity to sell his work, to present his work to the world, and make it look as good as it should be. Gary has a wonderful story to tell, some amazing imagery, and we've helped present that with him online. We were also delighted to introduce him to our friends at Locksley Colour when Gary mentioned he was looking to possibly get these on metal prints. So we introduced them to Callum and the team at Locksley's, and we now have this wonderful exhibition in London.
Okay, Callum, I've chosen to have my images printed on aluminium prints that Locksley do. Can you just explain to people what makes those unique? What is it about the process that means the images jump off the page?
The Locksley alumini products actually hand built in our facilities in Glasgow. It's actually a dye sublimation process where the print is actually printed in reverse. It's then impregnated onto the aluminium, specially coated aluminium surface. It's heat pressed up to 200 degrees with a weight of 6 tons per square inch. It's actually impregnated onto the metal, which gives it that depth of colour which you see here at the exhibition. It truly is a hand-built product that we do ourselves in Glasgow at our facilities.
She's not little.
I resemble that remark.
More like giblets.
So it's kind of evolved really. The story changes because other ideas come. There's a basis, a synopsis of it. Other ideas come. People have to be killed off because they need to be playing their twin. I don't know if anybody's actually noticed that, but Cassandra, the redhead harlot in the picture over there, she actually gets killed. And this is but she's also the nemesis, which is the reason why I've just pointed out her boobs. She's got to go up. but she's actually she's playing two parts, and that actually generated more of the story because it's her revenge that turns her into the nemesis to avenge the death of her sister, her twin sister. With the help of her mother,
Mr. Witch.
Stinky Witch. But this is this kind of becomes it's a team effort. I know that the images come from me. My father thinks that I've taken a trip to the dark side. He's probably. And somebody said to me the other day, "But you actually look normal."
No, you don't.
That's only from the outside.
But I could not possibly do this without all these people that make the props, make Julie making the dresses, everybody else who makes their costume and actually acts the part. And that's the important bit. I'm not just taking pictures of people in steampunk costumes, because the idea of this is it's a story, but it is using genuine steampunks as opposed to glamorous models.
Pretend.
Yeah. Glamorous models. Glamorous models in goggles with no beards. What about Pete? He's got it. Pete's on his own. He's one of the people. So, but thanks everybody for coming. And the night is not over yet, and now perhaps you've got a little bit of an idea of what it is we're trying to do and where it's going to. I will explain to you, for those of you who don't know, the final image of the book is going to be 4,000 steampunks from all over the world in one huge picture, which is a Lord of the Rings style battle scene. And at the moment I've got about 15, 16 countries signed up to be in it. There are actually thousands of steampunk associations all over the world.
the front?
No, that's my place. That's my place.
I'll tell you, one of the reasons was that I realised I just put steampunk into Facebook, and there's one site got 1 million followers, and that made me think, well, actually, we really could be on something. As soon as I said that was the final image, people just jumped on it and said, we want to be in it. So I'm going to be launching a Kickstarter funding page very shortly, because that image is going to cost an absolute fortune to do. But it will be the final big shot at the end. And it's funny, we've got Michael here from the Yorkshire White Rose Steampunks. Again, it came from sort of talking about that. They all have their own flag. And therefore that gave me the idea of the legions lining up ready to take it. And just in case you're interested, because again this has come out of the team tool, came pretty much from Mark really. The next book is Frankenstein, so we're doing a Frankenstein steampunk book. But thanks very much. There you go. That'll be it.
Oh, level.
I shall chuck the witch.
Hello, witch.
Hello? Yep. Where's the tea and cake?
Where's the tea and cake?
I want to see him smoking Skittles.